Hey everyone, it's Matt again with another video, and today we're going to be making 10 10-foot Veederroot counter cables. As always, before we get started, we're going to need to make sure we have everything we need. We have enough of our nuts, our ferrules, our tips. The nuts here are the 7/8 18, the tips are the 1/8 tang, and the ferrules are big enough to fit on the 445 casing. Now, because these are Veederroot counter cables, they are going to be the same on each end. So each side is going to have a nut with a tang tip on it. So now that everything is cut, I got 5 here and 5 more kind of behind me here. I was going to set up the camera and capture everything getting cut, but the camera was kind of in the way, so I erred on the side of caution and safety and just cut them and made sure the camera was not in my way so I didn't trip over something. So now what needs to be done is all these ends need to be cleaned up for fitting for the ferrules, so we will do that now. So now that we have all of our casing here, we need to get our nuts and ferrules all mounted to each casing, and then we can move on to the inner core. So we'll start now with getting all of our casing fitted with nuts and ferrules, and jabber them along the way, and we'll start now. Okay, so this one here is done. Only 9 more to go, but one thing I don't know if you caught there, sometimes when you're building these big cables, the ferrule has a hard time getting onto the casing, and it's not because the sizing is off, it's because when you're cutting them and grinding the tips, or sorry, the ends of the casing and whatnot, sometimes the rubber coating can swell a little bit, and that causes it to kind of not want to slip on very well. Easy solution to that, I literally just lick the tips of my fingers with a little bit of grease, and just a little dab on the shaft there, pops it on, and then I can crimp it on. It doesn't hurt anything, doesn't cause it to slip. I just need it on there sometimes to get it past the hump kind of thing, and then after that it's smooth sailing. But only 9 more to go, and we'll get those going now. All right, now that I got all of these done, it's time to fit these all for inner core. So we'll start that now. Okay, so now that all 10 of the cables are done, it is time to grease them. Normally I like to do all the cables all at once, but the vise will only really hold 5 at one time. So I'm going to do this batch of 5, and then I'm going to do the other batch of 5. So we'll get started with that now. All right, now that these 5 are done, I'll swap these out and you do the next 5. And there you have it, 10-foot Veederroot counter cables. If you like what you see here, give this video a thumbs up. As always, like and subscribe. And as always, until the next one, have a good one.